There's. Caught a bass. This is my baby right here. This is a bait that I designed for Spro, fixing to release it this year. It's called the Sashimi Swimmer, and there's definitely multi-jointed baits on the market that are very popular for herring fish, but a herring swims very tight, very fast, but very tight. They don't do this. They don't swim wide. So what I wanted to do when I made this bait, I wanted it to swim. I wanted it to swim like that, but I wanted it very tight. And to achieve that, you had to put multiple joints. The other baits on the market have 2 joints, a 3-piece 2-joint bait. This is a 3-joint 4-piece bait, and that really keeps it a lot tighter. Got a lot of good colors, but once again, I keep the colors fairly simple. A chrome, a natural translucent color, and like a pearl. We got one pearl shad. Those are pretty much the 3 I throw. This is chrome olive. It's chrome, but it's kind of got a little bit of the natural to it as well. I always make sure I got good sharp treble hooks, because these fish, they'll come up and swipe at these baits. These aren't just going down the bank fish. These are community hole places where you're doing this. It's one cane pile sitting on a point, or one point that everybody, you know, all day, every day is throwing at. And so, you know, it's easy to get their attention, but to actually make them commit and eat the bait is a different deal. So you get a lot of fish swiping at it. Make sure you got a good sharp treble hook, 14-pound FC Sniper line. Once again, a 7-to-1. I don't like going higher than that. Definitely not lower. 7-to-1 is kind of the sweet spot. This bait is very popular for the herring deal, for herring fishing, and that's what it's designed for. But that's not all it's good for. It's a sleeper. You know, where I really like to use this bait, other than herring fishing, is whenever I'm throwing a topwater and when I'm burning down the bank, fishing for wolf packers, fishing for cruisers, fishing for just where you're burning down the bank in clear water with topwater. I like to throw this when it's windy and it's sunny. That's when I reach for the sashimi, just going down the bank. It's a killer smallmouth bait, fishing over the flats for smallmouth. You know, I don't get to do that as much until we go up north, but fishing around the house, cane piles, herring, burning down the bank, sashimi swimmer. You know, when you're fishing behind a lot of people that are throwing a horny toad or a buzz toad or a plopper, you can go behind them and get more bites, catch more fish. Sashimi swimmer, it's under the surface, it's fast, it gets their attention, they eat it, and they're fun to catch.